day 443. So I got up. It was foggy and a little wet, but that doesn't really bother me. As long as it's not thunder and lightning and like pouring down rain, I will get out and do whatever I was going to do. In this case, it was hiking. I went out to Emmelong, which is the dog park or the park that has a dog trail that I normally go to, and I do 2 laps. And I got out there and I ended up doing 4 laps and 2 extra uphill climbs, and did over 7 miles. And I did all that because I had planned to go out to Colorado Bend and do 12 miles, but the state parks are closed till tomorrow. So I wanted to get out and hike and do something, and this way Zane can run and get his energy out. I would have done more, but I kind of got bored with the trail. Also, like, there really is a difference between doing those loops and doing, one of the longer hikes that I plan. When I do the loops at Emmelong, you go in, it's about half a mile, and then it's a mile loop, right? And if I do an extra uphill climb, it's about 0.4. And so it there's a reason why I've got an elliptical, but I barely use it. And I just don't like the monotony and doing the same thing. And if you think about it, like the Colorado Bend, Pinnacle Falls, Pedernals Falls, all of those ones that are like 7, 8, 10 miles, I do it as a loop, and there is no out, right? Once I get to the middle point, that's the middle point, and if I turn back, it's going to be longer than me continuing forward, right? So when I get into that 9, 10 mile range where my feet hurt and I just want to be done, there's no out, there's no, okay, I'm good with this, right? And so I have to finish. Well, when you're doing a loop and every mile there's, well, am I going to end now, right? You have to push yourself purposefully. And so, like, think about it like a marathon, right? You go and you have to run a marathon from start to finish, you do it, or you don't, right? Whereas if if people are running like a quarter marathon, half marathon, 3/4, and a full, and you could stop at any one of those points and be finished, it's a lot harder to go all the way to the finish line at the very end, knowing that you could get off at those kind of exit ramps. So I got a hike in. I did some decent miles. I ran into some people because it's a very busy trail because it's one of the only ones open right now. I wore a mask the whole time, so I'm not too worried about that. An N95 mask, but it's annoying because if I'd gone out to Colorado Bend, I might have run into 2 or 3 groups of people, whereas like I probably ran into 40 or 50 people, if not more, on this trail. So either way, did food throughout the day. Was planning on painting and then just didn't have the motivation to get out and do that this afternoon. And tomorrow I've got the AC HVAC guys coming back out to finish up the final portion. So tomorrow is going to be bike riding. Hopefully they get done at a decent time, and I'll be able to bike ride in early afternoon or evening time period. So we'll see how tomorrow goes.